A cup of poison was placed in her hands. She lifted it, closed her eyes, and drank. And then she smiled. Not because she was unafraid, but because she had already given her life to something that could not be killed. The Bhakti tradition, the path of devotion, teaches that love directed fully toward the divine becomes a kind of armor. Not armor that blocks the world out, but armor that makes the world's worst blows land differently. The ancient teachers called this surrender, not weakness, but the deepest form of strength. When the self is offered completely, there is nothing left for fear to grip. Mirabai was a princess in Rajasthan centuries ago, married into a royal household that expected her silence and obedience. But she had loved Krishna since childhood. That love was not a feeling she kept private. She sang it in the streets. She danced in temples. She refused to bow to the household deity, saying her heart already had a lord. Her in-laws saw this as disgrace. Her husband, by some accounts, sent her a cup of poison, a command dressed as a gift. She is said to have received it as prasad, as sacred offering, placed it before her beloved Krishna, and drunk it without hesitation. She lived. The tradition holds that her devotion transformed the poison itself. 3 things live inside this story. First, fear only has power over what we are trying to protect. Mirabai was not protecting her life. She had already placed it somewhere else. Second, love, when it is total, changes the nature of what we encounter. The poison did not become harmless because of magic. It became harmless because she met it without resistance, without the clenching that makes poison spread. Third, the world will always test what you say you believe. The cup arrives for all of us in different forms: a betrayal, a loss, a door that closes. The question is whether our devotion is real or only comfortable. Here is the practice. Think of one thing you say matters deeply to you: a value, a relationship, a path. Now ask, would I hold this if it cost me something? Not dramatically, just honestly. Sit with that question for one breath. That small moment of honesty is where devotion begins to become real. If this brought you a moment of stillness, subscribe and walk this path with us. The cup was poison. The love was stronger. And she sang all the way home.